Mora back to Anthony. He's in. Anthony! No, what a save. Great ball in, and it goes all the way in.
Timbers 360 is presented by Toyota. Welcome to this week's edition of Timbers 360, the final Timbers 360 of the season, and a very special edition of our show. We come to you from the iconic Mission Theater in Northwest Portland to commemorate and honor perhaps the most special team in the history of the Portland Timbers, the 2015 MLS Cup champions. This Saturday, December 6th, marks exactly 10 years since that famous night in Columbus, Ohio that resulted in the star above the crest for the Portland Timbers. And to commemorate that, we sat down with members of the team to create Inside Soccer City, The Magic Relived, a documentary that takes us back to 2015 and that special run to MLS Cup. Tonight, we're with some members of that team and many supporters who never stopped believing. Here's your exclusive first look at Inside Soccer City, The Magic Relived.
Almost everything. It comes to my mind when I think about December 6th of 2015. Pretty anxious before the game, even though we were very confident.
I was just calm. It's a football game. Go out and play. Of course, a little bit nervous, but nothing crazy. But what I remember is the Latin boys playing the drums in the back of the bus.
Everybody was tuned in. And, I would observe our guys and everybody was calm. And, we had the biggest striker in the country and he was calm. And
the mood, though, it was what it had been the last couple months, which was confidence, this quiet confidence.
We were really focused to make that day special.
The tailgate, what insanity that was. I mean, the beers are flowing, there's barrel fires going on because it's pretty chilly that day. So we got to keep warm somehow. So we're jumping around, we're singing, we're just living the moment, which is all you can ask for in a time like that.
Unbelievable energy, excitement. The nerves had not set in, I don't think yet. So everyone was just really ready to be in. Just like, let's go, let's get this game going.
Yeah, the pregame was amazing. Handing out flags to everybody, singing. The walk into the stadium felt, like something was going to happen.
We are coming to you live from Mapfre Stadium in Columbus, Ohio, as the Crew SC hosts the Portland Timbers for the 2015 Cup.
Going into a game, being the underdogs against a very good team, and that's when Berhalter and Columbus were really hot.
Whatever you said, whatever you did, none of that matters anymore. Right? Now you have to go perform.
looking at, the players, the coaches, the fans, everything was just so electric.
Their crowd was dead, and you could hear our fans, as always. In any away stadium, any home stadium, you hear the Timbers Army.
You're looking around, and everyone is just focused, laser on the field. Like this is all that matters now for 90 minutes.
We were all very focused on, taking advantage of every moment, being focused on those 20, 25, 30 minutes.
It's a 10. The energy level's a 10. I mean, we got the drums going, Timbers fans are chanting. It was as loud or louder as any TA game here.
The whole team was, okay, this is the opportunity, we have to take it.
It's an MLS original against a new breed, the Heartlanders against the Hipsters. And so it begins.
Coming up, we've got even more exclusive first look moments from Inside Soccer City, The Magic Relived. We'll take you behind the scenes at the premiere event showing of the film, and we'll also talk with a couple of the heroes from that unforgettable 2015 MLS Cup team. Timbers 360 is presented by Toyota. Introducing Stump and Stitch, the Timbers' new scarf subscription with PTFC Authentics. Receive 5 scarves throughout the season, including seasonal favorites, the Cherry Blossom, and Rivalry scarves, delivered right to your door. Order now at timbers.com. Welcome back to Timbers 360 and to the beautiful Mission Theater in Northwest Portland, where we are at the premier event of Inside Soccer City, The Magic Relived. We've been able to see a little snippet of the film, so now let's go behind the scenes for this special night in Northwest Portland. But man, without further ado, let's get straight to it.
Our unit's starting to grow together, and to beat us, it's going to take the points that were there for us.
Matt Rogers. George Moshibe.
I think what we all miss about not being on the pitch anymore is being able to take that energy, that moment, and like bottle it up, right? And like just drink it whenever you want to drink it, right? And
when we come back, we'll continue our exclusive first look into the film Inside Soccer City, The Magic Relived. Timbers 360 is presented by Toyota. Secure your seats for Cascadia Cup contests or matchups with our SoCal rivals with one of 3 2026 mini plans now on sale. Select plans include credit at PTFC Authentics. Buy now and learn more at timbers.com. Welcome back to Timbers 360. I'm Jake Ziffin. That 2015 season was a defining chapter for the Portland Timbers. We can't talk about MLS Cup without talking about all the drama that got the Timbers to the final game. Let's continue our exclusive first look at Inside Soccer City, The Magic Relived.
Kansas City Piquets, so the double post. That was magic.
That game is remembered for the shootout. It's remembered for one specific penalty more than any, the double post. It's remembered for going 11 rounds all the way to the goalkeepers. But there was crazy drama just to get to penalties.
I just remember the nerve in the game, being up.
It's Wallace in the box, and he has done it!
Then under.
Second cross in, and it's the equalizer! Cuts it back, Christian Nemeth! And now they're down, and maybe some deflation could set in. And an uh-oh, what's gonna happen could set in. But it didn't within that group. Bria. Tom Rooney! He has scored! The Timbers have equalized! At the time, it was the latest goal ever scored in MLS history. And that moment gets lost in what would come afterwards, the penalty shootout. We're back for penalty kicks. 10 years later, I feel like I can still remember each and every penalty. Valeri is saved by Kempin! From the different ones that got saved, from the moments where Kansas City had a chance to win. Saved by Kempin. Another chance for KC to win it. And then, of course, the double post. And it came off both posts and came out. Are you kidding? Unbelievable.
I think after 7-8 penalties, I felt like, okay, I might have to take a penalty myself as well.
Goalkeeper versus goalkeeper.
I've only taken one penalty before, except that one.
Adam Kawarase versus John Kempin. And that's a penalty kick from Adam Kawarase. Kempin has made 3 saves. Now he must score. What a night night at Providence Park. Adam Kawarise makes the final save against his fellow goalkeeper. To win games in the playoffs, you gotta make big plays under pressure. Big fucking plays under pressure. We're not just satisfied now to move to the next round. Okay, we're in it to win it.
After that game, I went home and I said, hey, we have the lack of the challenge.
Towards Addy, what a finish from Addy!
There were multiple things kind of going for us, I think, in that year, in that one, we had been under pressure for a month that we needed to win games to make the playoffs, so we were in that rhythm already. Two, we just play in an environment that is playoff packed every single weekend because there is pressure to play here. It does mean more to Portland to put on a Timbers jersey.
But it's given straight back to Donovan Asprilla of Portland. Asprilla's attack is on!
The run of form we were on all the way through that playoff run, there was just belief in the locker room and belief in the team.
Slips it into Valeri. Fernando Addy on the turn!
You could feel that energy every time that team took the pitch.
Argentines, oh Valeri, Milano, that's clever. Milano, can he finish? Yes, he can! The Portland Timbers have done it!
On the field, off the field, everyone really bonded. Our unit's starting to grow together, and to beat us, it's going to take something special.
One more game!
We're destined for this because of what we have gone through.
It was a team that was destined to win and that was going to win.
Timbers 360 is presented by Toyota. Welcome back to Timbers 360. What an unforgettable night it's been here at the Mission Theater. Join us as we go behind the scenes again and get some reactions from the big showing of Inside Soccer City, the Magic Relived. What a night, at Mission Theater. What was it like for you to relive that and watch that documentary?
You know, it's fun being here with you, Jake. I love chatting with you and love being a part of these events like this. I mean, you know, to bring the Timbers Army back to celebrate a moment that was so special for all of us. We all celebrated that moment, a moment that was so special for Portland.
Man, George, this was a fun night, wasn't it? Reliving 2015. What was it like watching that documentary?
It was really cool. It was really cool. Really special. You know, to be thought of in that way and to be given the opportunity to tell that story. It's a very special story. Special to me and everybody that was in it, but I think special to anyone that saw it at the time, to anyone that communicated emotions.
When we come back, we'll take one final look into Inside Soccer City, the Magic Relived, and what winning MLS Cup meant to this city. Timbers 360 is presented by Toyota. Welcome back to Timbers 360. Let's take another look at Inside Soccer City, the Magic Relived, and hear from the players on what it meant to this city to bring home the club's first ever trophy, the MLS Cup.
We were all, I think, a little bit like not understanding the gravity of it, right? Until we came back to celebrate.
We just won the league,
So we started walking out and you start to walk through and a lot of the people there clapping us through and you think, oh, that's amazing. Yeah, the whole sort of airport stopped. And as we get outside, to see everybody out there was epic. And people wouldn't leave.
We showed up at the airport and it was like throngs of fans, right? And it was like they're coming out of the woodwork, and I get chills thinking about it still.
You know, throughout the plane ride where, you know, people were talking to other people, knowing, oh, what's going on the ground, and, you know, and then arriving and then going through the passage, the airport, and seeing the fans, the amount of fans that were there, you know, Valeri and Chara presenting the trophy to the fans, and just that moment is, you know, it's something you never take for granted.
It was a horrendous day, couldn't be any worse, but the boys were in like loving it. And we jumped on the bus. And I remember not seeing anybody and I thought, oh, maybe there'd be a few people out. That'd be nice, like a good celebration. We got down the street and we turned the corner. And I remember someone at the front, we was at the back having a drink, someone at the front turned around and they sort of give the face of like, and we turned up that street and I couldn't believe it. I thought, wow, this is epic. It reminded me of something that I had turned up here for.
It was a dream. It was all a blur in some ways, just because it was nonstop.
Going through the parade in the downtown, you know, that's the most crowd I've seen. Even though it was, I think, raining on that day, you know, a bit of shower, but, you know, you see thousands of people were out there. The atmosphere was great. The party was wonderful.
And then you see the parade, and we have thousands of people, I think like on a noon on Tuesday, that showed up to support us. And that's where it's like, man, this city's so incredible and our fan base is just world class, right?
The fans give it to us. It was epic. Seeing everybody hanging out windows, and yeah, it was just like an epic ride.
Looking at the city of Portland celebrating a trophy of the Portland Timbers, that was amazing.
And with that, that's a wrap on Timbers 360 for 2025. What a year it was, some unforgettable matchups, behind the scenes moments. We're so glad that we could bring you closer to this club. And thank you for tuning in. It is your passion that makes this all possible. We'll be back next year with more behind the scenes access, more unforgettable moments, and more magic. See you then. Signing off for the year, I'm Jake Sitt. Thanks for watching Timbers 360, presented by Toyota.